cruise. It'd be nice.
Yeah.
I went and looked at that one that Gene went, look at, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That all.
The last time call meeting to order. I'll make a motion to approve today's agenda.
I'll second that as soon as I see my agenda.
I'm getting about. Shirking my day.
You're fired. I moved for a new chair.
Just hold on a few minutes. It looked like a full schedule. I got online and looked at it.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, we got a motion and a second on the agenda. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes for December 26, 2023.
I'll second that. Okay, got a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, I need a motion to adjourn the meeting Sunday.
So moved.
I'll second. Okay, got a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. The new chair is. I think we discussed is going to be Brad unless he has any. Nope, that's fine. Apprehensions, and then we would put Sean as
Pro Tem.
pro temp,
That'd be fine.
correct?
Yep.
Make a note of that, because that gets forgot about in 6 months.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll make the, I don't know.
Well, I'll make the
Why
motion.
don't you make that motion?
I'll make the motion to approve chair as Brad and pro chair as myself.
I'll second that.
How do you make a motion when you're closed?
Well, that's true. We gotta come out of it and
All
then.
right, I'll make a
You're right.
motion
Good
to
I'll second
open the
that.
regular meeting.
I'll second that.
Well, I'll second it.
Okay. We have to come out of that.
Okay, so we came out of it at motion
Sean,
Sean.
Chris.
Seconded.
Okay.
My motion still stands for chair and pro tem.
And then Ball would be second.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, meetings attended, Sean.
I met with Geo. I think his bill is in the bill list. We can talk about that if you want. He's well over 75%. He told me that he thinks within the next week, if the weather holds, which looks like it will, they should be pretty well buttoned up. So this week, I will go out and do a walkthrough with him, and then I'll do a final when he says it's done. But yeah, everything seems to be going well. On
That's
that,
good.
yeah, something that needed to be done a long time ago,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
That's why we had the money to do it.
What's bad about it? It might cost as much to put a roof on it as it cost to build it in 76.
Yeah, I have no doubt.
Inflation.
Wapello ambulance ended the year with 566 calls for the year. So I haven't heard the other two.
Did they make 600 year before?
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
that's still
That's still-
quite a few. That's 500 for Wapello area. That's 566 times people thought that there was
Yeah.
enough an emergency. And some of them were, we know that,
Mm-hmm.
and some of them may not have been, but
Well,
they thought it was enough that they needed help.
it's still more than one call a day
They needed urgent medical help for some reason or
for a
another.
volunteer service.
And if you add another, Columbus Junction follows along very closely with Wapello, so let's say there's another at least 500 over there and a couple of hundred in Morning Sun. You know, you're well over 1,000 calls in the county for people that need
Yep.
urgent medical assistance, and that's
I agree.
important to have. The only other rumor I heard was that the convenience store here in Wapello may have sold. old come and go.
Okay.
I think so too. I
They
seen
were in
people over
making
it
some
twice.
walkthroughs, which was, there's some animals that got in there and tore up a bunch of produce that was left on the shelf, so.
And I think I knew who it was, so that's good.
Yeah, hopefully, we get that off our derelict building list.
Well, and there's an opportunity right now with that taxation thing.
Well, it's amazing how much light on the highway isn't there in that spot with that place
From the
closed.
car wash down.
It's amazing how dark it is right there.
You're right.
That's all I have.
Okay, the only thing I had is talking to contractors setting up on that wall pour coming up. They were still actively doing basements and stuff like that, with the warm weather now, and it's colder, we'll do that. Gotta get out there and move some stuff around, get that opened up, and then move some gravel down, the ground's getting a little harder, that we can move gravel with. Had a couple phone calls, nothing big, one was on the roads. And another one was on a solar project up here in Clinton County. That's it.
All I had is, the contractor showed up to cut the trees at the FEMA lot in Oakville. Helped them coordinate where to get rid of the tree, and someone wanted the bigger chunks for wood, and made sure they didn't trump across another neighbor's yard, and just kind of coordinated things. Got that done.
Did they take one or all of them?
They took all 6 of them. There's
no more on that lot, right?
there's no more, just a few stumps about that high.
We just have to keep an eye on it, maybe we can have secondary roads and see something starting to grow and get in there and.
Spray some of them.
Yeah, there was a dead elm, there was a clump of ice trees that was as good as dead. So I doubt if anything comes up, but
Yeah. Don't take long for them.
no, that's all. I
Anything
have.
else? That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Randy, you got anything?
No. Any payroll changes this time?
Didn't see any in here. There's not in here.
Mhm.
We have a whole bunch of, one of them here, we'll wait on that, Windstream. We can do 202, 401 and hand them out. I'll do that one and then hand up 402 to,
Is a Windstream a 4-letter word around here?
yeah. Yeah,
I'm still mad about that, and I wasn't even on the supervisor board then.
yeah, it's ridiculous. Okay, you wanna do 401, Chris?
Okay, I'll make a motion to adopt the resolution. For rules and regulations governing payment and allowing of claims.
I'll second that.
Okay, any more discussion? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. Okay, number 12, Mr. Mankin, you know?
Yeah, resolution 202-402. Authorizing county engineer farm to market and federal state aid.
Okay. Excellent.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? You okay?
Yeah, I'm putting Quigley down. I
Okay.
can't get out of that habit yet.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. Okay, 403.
I think that
I'll
you-
just give you that one to sign.
yeah, you're on 403.
Okay, 4. Okay, resolution. 202-403, be it resolved, Wise County Board of Supervisors does hereby authorize the engineer Adam Shutt to close. Secondary roads or portions thereof in emergency situations to safeguard public travel.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? Not all in favor?
Aye.
Motion approved. 404, please.
Resolution 202-404. Louisa County. Passed, resolved to participate in the planning and programming of the South Iowa Area Crime Commission.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm reading.
Got us.
Yep.
405, please.
Let me do a little bit of signature in here.
Okay.
Okay. Resolution 202-405, the Louisa County Supervisors does hereby authorize the county engineer Adam Shutt to sign for and collect federal disaster relief funds on behalf of Louisa County for any secondary road or bridge damage acted upon by the Louisa County Supervisors at this meeting.
Okay,
Second.
any discussion? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. 406, when you're ready.
Resolution 202-406. Board of Supervisors may conduct an evaluation of every construction permit application using the master matrix as provided in section 455B.200F.
Okay. Got a motion?
I'll second that.
Any discussion? Not, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed.
Brad only.
Okay. I got him a whole stack of stuff here today, but.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. 204-407, resolution naming candidate for Southeast Regional Planning Board of Directors. Where the Louisa County has recommended Brad Quigley to serve on the Board of Directors.
Second.
Any discussion? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
And 408, whenever you got time.
202-408 resolution for Louisa County depositories. The list of them here in my hand from the county treasurer.
And you can see the funds in there too and what they're drawing on too, so it's pretty good.
I'm assuming the Mediapolis is because it rolled over from Wapello.
Right.
Yeah.
Can I have a second?
Yes, you got a second.
Okay.
Any more discussion? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. Okay, I got the number 20 is right here whenever you get a chance.
Sign them. Okay. Got it. Got it. Thank you.
Okay, resolution 202-409. Louisa County has made application to the Iowa Department of Homeland Security and Emergency Management and FEMA for funding of hazard mitigation program in the amount of $35,978 is the projected cost.
Second.
You got motions?
Any discussion?
No.
All in favor?
That's good. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of goodies for you.
Are you still writing 2023?
Well, I haven't date nothing, so
Alright.
yeah, but yeah. There's, okay, let's start for you.
Good. Just, we got claims we can make over. It's a pretty small stack of claims.
Yes.
Well, it seemed like at Wapello that at the end of the year, the stack of claims were really thick. When we would spend money that they had left over. It's refreshing to see that you don't have that here.
Well, they did that, they do that the first day of the budget around here.
Oh, that's true. We're not at the end of the, technically at the end of the budget, are we?
You know, right in the middle of it.
Yeah, right,
They do that the month of July when they get
yeah,
fresh checkbook.
yeah. When is it that everybody comes in, marches in here, starts presenting their budgets?
Pardon?
When is it that everybody comes marching in here, starts?
I'll be working on that today, cause I have to have it submitted into the system by the 20th, so it'll probably be beginning,
Next meeting,
yeah,
next couple of meetings. we'll
next couple of
Spread them out a
meetings.
little bit.
Yeah,
Probably have full day meetings here coming up too.
yeah.
Just one day. I always enjoy those.
I knew you did.
Okay, three good liars for New Year, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, I think I like it.
I do you guys this week.
Hmm?
Don't we do you guys?
What?
I do.
You bring it to us, yeah.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I have it on my list to do.
Yeah, it's probably one of the first ones we sit down and review.
We got some numbers.
Oh, even this all stuff. I just have you sign here because that's where Brian signs, because I'm gonna have to sign.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just-
Okay. Got Adam. Any claims, so.
Okay, in general services, we paid an roll bill, is that,
Yeah, I went over, Geo came out to the office, my vote was Wednesday, Thursday, and we went over it. I asked him, did he think he was at 75%? He said he thought he was well over 75%.
because we've got it.
And there was a couple of ads on there that we had discussed last meeting
all that?
about the conduit and the gazebo. And some added dumpsters, because there was so much material on top of that roof that they stripped off.
Right,
And it looked like it, to me, it was in line. It didn't look like he was.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna.
Yeah.
Okay,
Did
well,
get that in
it looked
on
fair.
those claims.
That's all I'm-
Yeah.
I guess questioning if he was at the
Yeah.
75%.
Yeah,
There.
we'll have one more bill at the, of course, when he's completed.
Yeah. When it
I
was,
won't approve that until I go out and physically look at it, all the corners and. Make sure that, we don't end up with a jail roof like we did before that. Has a big hole in it that nobody checked over. That was 20 years ago
Mhm.
or more. And I think it does carry a warranty, so that's good.
Maybe give Brian to fly that drone over it and take some pictures.
Gio's been doing that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been sending me
That's,
videos
you
of
know,
it.
it's a nice feature
Yeah.
that they can do that.
The only thing it doesn't show is the seams, really
Yeah.
getting down and inspecting them, but you get a good overall of where they're at and what they're doing.
Brian can use the moderator.
See what heat's coming out of the,
That'd be interesting on a
Yeah.
frosty morning.
yeah, it would be.
You can see the ones here.
That's the one I had last week.
Let me just make a copy of this, so I can.
There's nothing in here about it.
Probably every attic in the county needs more information.
Well, I have no doubt.
I know public health before we sold that building needed it.
They keep upping it every year. When we were down Barngrover's and blowing, they wanted an R40. Now they're saying we've got to have more than that.
I think you are 60s or 70s.
Yeah, I mean, it was like this deep in the attic.
20 years ago, R30 was got.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now we get R21 in the mornings.
That's about as much as you physically stuff in there too.
Yeah.
You have, need a 2x6 wall to get that.
And that's all we built.
That's all you can get.
Money, my students.
Oh, I. Yeah, what's another $1,000?
Okay, I was unable to get a hold of on I had a list to do, and I did not get a hold of either one of them due to the holidays. So I'll make that a priority this week. That one doesn't matter.
So you're gonna put that on the next meeting?
Yeah,
For holidays.
no,
Oh,
I was gonna call on a
So
transfers, yeah, solid waste, the two board members I was gonna call and talk to them. And they both unavailable to find my call, so.
okay.
It's right here. It's. You guys, first,
Louisa came in.
Yeah.
Okay.
second page,
I'll put that on next week's agenda.
please.
Okay.
And put it down there.
Mhm.
Adam said he was gonna be down low.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay. Yeah, because he's got item
on that,
number 10.
yeah. So on that 96,000, what is all that, was that the? Is that the final bill on that evolve, or what was that?
no, it's partial. He said he was about 75%, but he's billing for 75%, but he's well over that.
Okay.
And there's a couple little ads, but because of the trash and the electrical conduit that was attached to the roof decking that shouldn't have been, and
On that, what's the final bill gonna be on that? What's left on that? How much? You remember?
I do not. I don't know what the original, I don't remember what the original bid was. He billed for half. The first bill was half. I'm 20 grand, 30 grand, I would say would be a rough guess for the final.
What's his stutter or some?
Yeah, I know what the nut, but I just wonder where we're at today.
Cause the first bill was like 125,
125 or 150.
something like
Yeah.
that. And then this one's what, 90?
Mhm.
There was about $16,000 ad for the,
96,282.
said he had 10 extra dumpsters. Apparently that roof that was on there was kind of a train wreck.
Yeah,
There was like 2 or 3 roofs on top of each other and it was just an absolute disaster.
yep, just trying to
Yeah.
get by cheap like they normally did.
They just keep adding, yeah, covering it up, spraying something else, covering it up,
Mhm.
Expect them the best,
yeah.
passing the buck.
We got it all stripped off, so now we're back to at least square one.
And the building appreciates that,
There's a lot of weight up there.
especially if you get some snow. You know, it shouldn't be cussing at the meeting.
Yep, it's another 4 hour work.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody signed the claims.
For the initial, you know.
And have a motion to,
I'll make a motion to approve the claim for January 2nd, 2024.
Second,
any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Jim, you ready for the number?
Yeah.
218,184.32. You bet. Okay, now, is there anything we need to do on the board appointments?
Do we need to clear down to the Conesville benefited fire district? Is Donald McCullough our person on that district, or is there's just Muscatine?
Muscatine appointed
Comes
that
to
one.
them, and we'll get that in the next few weeks.
Yep, they appoint their representative in the county with.
So ours,
Yeah.
ours is Marcia Giro.
Right.
All right. This-
Tom, would you take one of my, get you some experience on that, the conservation, would you take that one? Sure. Since I got the Mississippi Valley, not just one meeting a month, it's like 9 meetings a
I
month.
know,
And so it's gonna be. And I talked to him the other day, that's one of the things I did, I called down and talked to her. And they got a lot going on, so.
yeah.
Hey, well, happy new year. You too. Don't look any older or anything, or did you behave yourself the other night?
I'm getting older anyway, so.
Yeah.
Here's the.
You like me staying in the house?
You
don't
put
let
a
anyone
chair.
hurt you?
No, I just got rid of that job about half hour ago.
Okay, my mom wasn't sure.
So.
The motion,
Oh.
the Windstream deal, well, yeah, I can. Everything's okay with this Windstream?
Yeah, it's just a little bit, it's a couple 100 feet, up on top of Erosion Hill there, so.
I told them
Going in the ditch or
Back of the ditch, so.
back of the ditch? Okay.
I told them before you got here, Windstream's a 4-letter word after the bridge.
I know, well.
Still a
so-
sore subject with me.
So, yeah, I was, I didn't expect it to be on the agenda today because I was gonna review it because I expected something a little bit more involved than, but what's actually going on. This is just a service from an existing pedestal to a house, so nothing that important or critical, so.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve Windstream's communication application for approval of construction on the Louisa County right of way. To bury a copper line on 17-419 County Road G44X.
Second.
Any discussion or any more discussion? Not, everything's good, so. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed.
Plowed a little snow Thursday, so.
They treated the roads a little.
Yeah, well, it was, there's quite a bit different between down south and up north. So these last couple storms have been very spotty. West end gets it, east end doesn't, or vice versa, so. I drove to Dubuque that day, it was, sun was shining up there. Roads were dry. Down here we had blizzard. Went to Muscatine, whatever day, like Wednesday, and there was snow in Wise County, but once you cross the line, there wasn't anything there, so. It's weird, but it looks like we're actually gonna get into winter here, right coming up, so.
What they're saying, 8 inches ready for this area?
Possibility, so we're good to go, though, we're really rural, so. Other than that, I don't know. Been off most of the week, so. Not a lot to report. My understanding is the town's gonna get that, sign down up on G44 and 160th today. We had to order a cross traffic doesn't stop sign, so we waited until that came in, so. Anyway, that's kind of get. Guys have been out doing some surveying as the weather's allowed, so got a couple of design things to work on. One of them that Edmondson Bridge, which is up on X Avenue up there, up in Union Township, had planned on a big a pile bed repair, which basically they keep the existing structure, they come carved in piles and brace it up basically. On that one, I think we can probably put it in tank cars there and just replace the whole thing, so. You know, those pile bed repairs, we've done 6 or 8 of them, and they're all doing pretty good, but they kind of don't have as long of a lifespan as just ripping them out and replacing them, so. That's plan there, and other than that, we're just doing off things, kind of got preliminary budget stuff done, or at least working on it to present to you guys. January 23rd, I probably will not be here. My kids got invited to go to this day house for their robotics club thing, so I probably won't be here. So just in mind for whenever we end up doing budget, so I just won't be here that week. So
The whole week or just that day?
just that day. So
Okay. We should be done with everything, I hope. Should be at that time.
23rd of January.
Because
yeah, or when are we planning on presentations and all that? Is it like 2 weeks from now, you think? Week the 16th or something?
What, are you talking to me?
You talking
Oh, boy.
Talking to all the.
I didn't have it into my system on the 20th, so we're going to be starting next week and the week after for the budget box.
Okay,
I'll email you when I have you down.
okay. Yeah. No. All right, any questions for me? Anything going on? So are you the chairman this year? Brad.
So. Brad will be my first call now, so.
The reason we did that was because these two were talking about not running. And that would mean I'd be chair for 2 years, so.
Yeah.
We went ahead and did a little shuffle and I think it'll work out okay.
There you
Any problems, call him first.
go. That, is there anything going on? We don't have any equipment left, undeliverable yet, have we?
Yeah,
We do.
we got that boom mower. On the tractor, it's supposed to come in March, so
We're gonna get rid of a couple pieces.
we're gonna get rid, well, we've already got rid of one of the dump truck to replace the one from last year.
Yeah.
And we're gonna auction off that truck cat.
Okay,
The what's thing we bought 15 years ago or so we used, so. So, I'll double check when the delivery date, but my understanding was. Last time I talked to him, which was in November, it'd be like March 15th or something like that. So we would still get it in this year. In this budget year anyway, so.
and the rope's cage been, is that done?
Yeah, it's fixed, we got the bill for it and we'll get it to insurance here soon, so. It was 23,000 and our deductible is like 80,000, so. At the end of the world, but not something we want to do either, so.
Other than someone getting hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, thank God I had a cage on it years ago, they wouldn't have.
And so we're actually gonna go up and finish that project tomorrow, hopefully if the weather allows, so. We've actually hired out the rest of the tree cutting. And they're in a pile, so they make a big pile and make a big fire. And then the guys from Wildboard are go around and chew up the trees that we got down and then move on to the next round. Chris, I'm sure you've seen us down there clearing down by the K Road and all that, so.
Looks really good.
That skid loader, track loader is pretty good in that brush. It really chews it up really good, so. I'm hoping the new mower will have some of the same effects, but it'll also be a little bit more mobile, right? Because you know the skid loader is great, but you can't cover as much ground. I mean, we got 600 miles of road, so we can't focus on this whole area, but
And they're not the best on snow, that tracks.
no,
So be careful when you're out
Yeah.
there.
So they're gonna finish up on F Avenue, K Road, and then go up, I think, on Daughter's Hill there and do some more.
Even if it doesn't, I would recommend using.
No, because it is a little, well, it's.
Yeah, I just let dozers down hills. That's
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah, so. Anyway, the guys would like to get one, and I said that's maybe the future thing or something, so.
So, is there a need? We have one that we can share. So.
Yeah, so we'll try to use it more often than we have, and we've either clean out some boxes and then we're trimming trees and things like that with it.
Is there any counties that do, that we can go together, do specialty equipment instead of buying it? Is there any talk about working together?
We had an offer to go in on a shouldering machine once.
I'd rather see that kind of stuff.
There's been some kind of that, and it's kind of. It all sounds good, but then maintenance who it is, so I think there's opportunities, we would definitely check into that, because. You know, a lot
I
of
wouldn't
these,
use it all the time.
right, a lot of these equipment we use a lot, but some of them we don't.
Right.
I think this. Skid loader is a good one, you know, if we can use it 4 weeks out of the year and conservation can use it the rest of the time, it works fine and. All that, so.
Anything else?
Oh, is that tiger cat worth anything?
$10,000 or something, maybe, I don't know.
Some of the help. Told me that would make a great room boom for a right of way sprayer. just food for thought.
Yeah, I don't know.
I,
Yeah, oh, that one, yeah,
I reach out and
yeah.
instead
I
of
think,
just going like this, they could,
yeah. There are, I've actually looked at right away spraying rigs and there are boom ones, but then it's kind of. You're trading labor for raw materials because you aren't as accurate, so I don't know.
there's someone,
Something.
one of the workers, when they were chewing up the brush, mentioned that to me not well, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, always looking to improve though, so
Mhm.
keep an eye on that, I guess. All right, guys, well, thanks.
Well,
Thank you. See you next week.
Yep.
Betcha.
Okay, any other business?
Are we doing, have we already done the appointments
Um,
for 2024?
We're basically, need to make, the two was them on solid waste.
yeah,
And we've got ours all. We might table that for another week.
are we missing anything, guys? We need
The
to.
Board of Adjustment, Tim Coleman, on the first page,
We need to replace him.
and then the medical examiner,
Yeah, we call him right now. I'll call him right after the meeting.
and then the Civil Service Commission.
Let me call.
Okay.
And we gotta find. Does the zoning board bring someone to us, or do we go out and search for someone to replace Mark?
It's really up to us to get somebody to do that. Let me call Dr. Tanner.
We had anybody apply for the Board of Health? Selena? That you know?
I haven't seen any applications.
Right.
That's his cell phone.
Well, they must be busy.
That's the only number I have for him. And he's not picking up. Nor does he have an answering service, so.
Get me to see if I can find a different number.
Could you please?
Yeah.
This is what I have right here.
Contact Jason Griffin or
Correct. Yeah, I think that's where I got that number. Let me call.
And then we had the Civil Service Commission, one before was up in 2022.
We didn't do anything with that.
Do you need to contact him?
If you have a number, yes.
I have.
You got it, yeah.
They wouldn't need to get, the only number I had was the number when he was at.
Mutual telephone, yeah, he's no longer, yeah, I've got a cell number for
Okay.
him.
You want me to do it or you gonna do it or?
I can do it.
Okay, thank you.
In the Southeast Iowa Regional Planning Board. Are you going to be on it again, Brad?
Yes,
Okay. And then Cole Smith is not on it, correct?
right, and I called up there and. Is Kathy still with her or the Iowa extension, Iowa State extension?
No, she's
Okay,
retired.
okay,
It's Adair Lentz is,
I called that number of her and nobody answered, so that's probably why, that's okay. I didn't know, when that take place, is that just a year ago or?
Yeah, like a year ago, she brought
I never knew.
a sign in for me or something. Or I told her I need to get her a sign and I went in there and she wasn't there. But they got it to her.
Well, I need to find out a couple things, so I'll just knock up her today.
and then what about this? Are you doing the Southeast Iowa Regional Planning Technical Advisory Board?
Yeah, I talked to
Bill?
Bill. And I think that was, which one was that on there? I looking for it. We're talking about. And we wanted to find somebody and with Christmas last week, I'm gonna call Sean.
Is that the Sean Allworth? one
Allworth,
that I gave
yep.
you? Okay,
I haven't called him yet,
okay,
called his office, but he wasn't in, so
okay.
so I will get that. I'll just take this with me and do that today. And if you can get me, and I'll call Jason, I'll call Jason right now. Because that's important.
Jason's on,
Hamlin's.
now the green right now.
Jason Griffin.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Do you want me to,
hey, Jason. Could you text me Dr. Towner's number? I tried the 6539355 number. And just seeing he's got a year-to-year term. I just want to make sure everything's good. Have you talked to him at all?
oh. Yeah, please do.
Yeah, you heard me, huh? I thought maybe you're sleeping at the wheel there. Yeah, exactly. Did you have another number besides that 9355 number? Okay, sounds good. Have you talked to him at all? If he's still interested, he's still doing all your stuff, isn't he? Okay. Okay. Good. That's good. That's really good when you don't have to deal with it. But I'll you can send that to me. I'll get a hold and find out, okay? Thanks, buddy. Bye. Okay. Okay. Is there any other assignments that we need to
Anybody
do?
have any idea for Mark Spitznagel on zoning?
Yeah, we gotta get Spitzy. Somebody
And
replaced
Becky
for that.
Barnhagen. Those two are. the
Yeah,
ones that-
Rebecca. And Spitzy's he's been off since he took that deputy job. So.
Okay.
Okay, I just got his text. This is the girl like that now. People are gonna go. Thanks, Jason.
You bet. I can talk now. It's a miracle.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Okay,
So we'll just follow up on the
yep,
ones that we weren't able to get this week, next week. Okay.
Sean, then me, contribution. And if you give me Randy Ford's number, or you're gonna call him,
Yeah,
and then
I'll
get
call Randy.
And then, we get everybody there, John. Okay, it's good on the district, I'm sure.
And then, do you want me to get a hold of her from VA regarding the Bob Cowles?
Bob is re-upped for another 3 years.
Okay.
He is, okay,
Yeah,
thank you, Chris.
Good. Good. The Southeast Iowa, we'll get Bill. Sean's taking that one.
And you were gonna get a hold of Jack, right, the Mary Boys?
Yes.
Okay.
That's Spitzen, Becky.
Oh, and you were gonna go up to ISU
Yep, I'm gonna do that.
for that, okay. And you're calling it.
I wanna talk about the, Wise County. What was it? Development group,
Yeah,
if they got anybody, we haven't had any meetings. And I want to see if that's something we're gonna contribute to, we don't have a group right now. So,
okay.
Your White Hawk got sold without a development group input.
so the bond on there, so we got bond on there for 20. That's a
For 3
3
more years.
27. And then,
For the weed commissioner, there, he really doesn't have a choice, he just,
yeah, and there's 2 of them got their license, so,
yeah, or we can,
and I haven't heard any difference, so we'll just go up with that, be good with that.
yeah.
And do, on the Wise County Zoning Board of Adjustment, is that something that has to be an ad, or you can ask someone?
We just,
Yeah.
Okay,
Cemetery, I know Randy wants to still be on it, and Mark probably be on it, so I'm seeing if they can plan. And that's just a year. Mine will switch out on term.
okay. Okay, Southeast Regional Planning. Loan Review Committee, it's like they all 3 are up.
which one's that?
That on the last page, or what page is that on?
They're second to the last, or last.
Last. Am I missing that page?
Oh, the Southeast Iowa Regional Planning, is that what you said, Chris?
Yeah.
It's on
Look.
that one where Cole Smith is.
No, this is a 3-year term loan. Review Committee. I've got this is last year's.
Oh, it might be different setup than what we got this year. Yeah. Cause it's different than what, cause
It was with the benefited fire district and
I don't have it either.
early development, decategorization.
I'm looking, buddy.
I think that page was missing on it.
Yeah, we're gonna make a.
It must be missing on the rest of ours. I don't have it. Yeah. I got it printed off this morning. I mean, the one that she handed out, I don't see it on the but I printed it out off it. Oh, internet, I just wasn't in the packet.
It's looking.
Yeah. No, I've seen it before, but it just wasn't in this packet, that's why I was searching for it.
Yeah, I've already lost last year. Looks like there's last year. I ended up with the folders that went there.
Sometime we need to maybe get down and sit down and go through that.
Term ending 2022.
Yeah,
And that's current.
yeah, we switched out commanders, so. We'll get caught up. Thank you so much. Now I can look at him. Sean, you got one?
No.
Okay.
It's your
I'm nobody,
fault.
I'm nobody. Thanks.
Kids.
Yeah, and I'll get with Sean. And all of them, I'll get with every one of them to find out they still wanna be on.
Right, I can,
Name down on that.
then if one of them don't. We'll talk to Sean or just talk to someone of them on MSB and get.
Yep. Yep, thanks for pointing that out. We didn't have it on the list. Okay. Any other business, guys?
Okay, one. Ben's, I've lost a few committees over the state taking over. Everything. I would take the Lower River watershed from Sean just to free him up. One evening every. So many months.
Okay.
You guys talk about meetings and mine, a lot of mine are quarterly and I don't. I almost get to feeling guilty at times.
It comes in waves,
Yeah,
it seems like.
and then I call the calm before the
Yeah,
storm.
you did, don't have a meeting one month, you got 8 the next month.
And Chris is on that.
Or next week there'll be. Seem like everything I'm gonna wanna have a meeting.
You know, that would be a good one too, if we could get them to, cause we bled our heart here when he was here. To get other, maybe not as a voting member, but input, like our. Other towns like Plymouth Junction, Wapello, and Oakville, at least have them as. Communication, but not a voting member maybe, but.
Well, a lot of them people, when I was on the RNCS board. He's on that board.
Okay.
So I might,
I think there just needs to be some.
they might
Cedars.
listen to us a little better or might have.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll whip them into shape.
They don't realize how much the cedar has effect on our flooding, so.
I don't think they care.
Yeah, I hope they do, but we're probably right.
I'm afraid
They only care about their,
I will email Muscatine County
Okay.
about the Conesville Benefit Fire.
yeah, 'cause we didn't hear last year, did we?
No, I think
No, they come with somebody.
they
but it
came
was
up
like-
with Marcia, I think.
Thought they came with somebody, but it was like 2 weeks. It was like almost in February.
And Muscatine is.
Yeah. So I'll.
The
get
problem
their
with the
news.
Cedar River is
I'll
they have
get
2
who
stages.
They are,
And
they are.
Empty
Is
and flood
Muscatine
stage.
Mhm.
There's,
His terms.
you know, there is no in
Yeah.
between.
Yeah, so I'll.
Okay,
get those
thank you.
names.
Yeah. And you're gonna get a hold of.
Randy.
Randy,
Ford.
okay,
Mhm.
okay. I don't have anything else, you guys,
You know, make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it.
be adjourned, thank you.
Get that on this side of it now.